Hey everyone, today's feature is designer journals, and I do have a video on the cheapest, best value journals that I've seen, so stay tuned for that. Those are usually what I go for, but first off are Lilly Pulitzer journals, and these are the cheapest and I'd say the best value in the designer journals that I've seen. This one right here was $7, and it's nice. It'd be a cute gift if you know someone who's into the brand. But yeah, the paper in here is a little bit too white for me, and the line's a little bit too large, but it's still nice enough, thick enough paper, and it's a hardcover. And the price is great. I think it's probably the cheapest Lilly Pulitzer thing that you could possibly get, unless they have paper clips. I'm not sure if anything else is cheaper, but for $7, this is great. And I plan to use this one. It's cute. These two were listed for about $10, but I got them at the discount store for $5 each. And these are about 6x8 in size. The pages alternate patterns, so you'd have to be kind of into Lilly Pulitzer stuff to want to use something that had a pattern on every page, I think. But they're cute and tropical, and for the price, they're great. If you know someone who likes that brand, it'd be a cheap and relevant gift for them. Next up is Spade, and one of these, the newer one, the binding feels nice, and the black binding is sewn from cover to cover, but on the older green one, the binding is not sewn all the way on the spine, and the binding fell apart on the way before I even got it. This has been sitting on my shelf for 2 years. I glued it back together when I first got it. The pages were coming off in the back, and then it had been sitting on the shelf for 2 years before I even painted or did anything to it. And the spine came undone on the front, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use that older one because the binding in the older one is bad. But I plan to use the newer one. The newer one just came white, and the green one just came green. I added glitter and paint to it myself. I made that one rainbow. I'll show you the back here in a second. It was just beige, which is kind of ironic because the cover said "Escape the Ordinary," and it's just like a plain beige journal. But the newer one does feel nice enough. It's got the cute Kate Spade gold dots in it. These, I think you'd have to be kind of into the brand or know someone who's into the brand to want to splurge on that. They were about 20 something. But I got that for myself as a Christmas gift a few years ago. Next up, this is Tiffany Company Heart Lock Journal, and this was the most expensive, but it was also definitely the nicest. It takes a few steps up the price range from Barnes & Noble Journal, but it also takes at least a few steps up the ladder in quality too. I was pleasantly surprised when I got it. I ordered it online. I wouldn't say wow, but I was definitely happy with it. This has been waiting in my line in my QA for about 2.5 years. I'm just waiting for the right time to use it. The line's a little bit large, but the paper's smooth, and it's nice thick paper. In there it says something like it's archival up to 200 years. The leather's nice. It didn't come with that CEO on the front, but anyway, the lock on this one is supposedly stainless steel plated, and it does scratch a little bit easily, and the lock might annoy people, but back then I wanted a lock one. I'm definitely going to use that one. Anyway, let me know what your favorite designer journals are if you tried any, and stay tuned for the best cheap value journal. Okay, have a good night. Bye.